Cheers. Okay, welcome back to KC's Beer Room. This will be episode 16, I think. Coming live from the actual beer room, sitting at the bar, which is now fully secured to the pallets. So that thing ain't moving nowhere. So today we're going to be reviewing the Colonial Pale Ale. It is a classic golden pale ale showcasing tropical Australian and American hops, pine aromatics and gentle bitterness. Australian owned, Australian made. So on the other side of the can it says Colonial Pale Ale is brewed by people with a love of what they do and everything pale for everyday people. Handmade beer by CBCO, which is the Colonial Brewing Company, USA, Australia. So it says Australian made, Australian owned, but I think the USA bit is only in there because they do use American hops in their beer. Could be wrong, don't really know. So this can comes in at 4.4. So 1.3 standard drinks. It's got the stamp on the can, the independent stamp. So, without further ado, we'll get into it. So, sorry, I'll be back. I forgot to grab my coldie holder. So that's the coldie holder that came with the 6-pack. So I've already had 4 of these. So the drinkability, not too bad. They're going down okay. Put my glasses on so I can read. Here's our can. Have a look at that. Not much artwork on the can that comes with the Colonial Brewing Company anyway. They are just different colours. So last week's, or the last review I did, I was saying that the East Bendigo Brewery Sessions Pale Ale tasted like a pine forest, and I thought, well, I'm not really sure if that's really a way to describe something. But then buying this can, it says on it that it has pine aromatics, so maybe my taste buds aren't that shit and I'm not talking through my ass, and what I was tasting is such a thing. So a bit about the CBCO. Born in Margerite River, a little slice of a simple classic Australia, exported to Port Melbourne in the heart of a vibrant city, brewed small, lived big, there's a bit of both in us. So they've been brewing since 2004. Beer for everyone, designed to be enjoyed wherever and whoever you are. As at home, at your local, the MCG, the surf breaks at Gracetown, or Saturday night at Golden Plains. That's us, beer for the moment, uncomplicated. Australian owned, Australian made. So they're in Port Melbourne and Margerite River. So that's a bit of story behind the brewery. So beers, they do a sour watermelon, a raspberry. They do the Southwest sour. They do a lager. They do a draft. They do the small ale, which is just a half mid-strength beer. They do the IPA, which I have reviewed, and I didn't really review it that high, the IPA. maybe my taste buds were a bit up the shit that day, but I think I rated the Young Henry's IPA um, a higher rating than the Colonial. The Colonial I remember was a really red amber, and it was really bitter. And for some reason on that day, I just didn't quite enjoy it, so I didn't rate it very highly. I'd really like to try it again. Um, they do a hazy pale ale, they do an XPA, they do a porter. So they got the full range of stuff. So, like I said, I've already had 4 of these. Uh, they are fairly they're drinking them fairly easy. First smell, yep, fruity. Got tropical flavors that come through. I'm thinking from the hops. So that whether they're using the Galaxy Australian hop, I'm probably thinking they are, because that is like tropical. They say it's like pineapple-y, guava-ish, or I think that's what it is. That's the flavors that it gives, the bitterness it gives. We'll get it into the glass. Just using my midi glass tonight. It's got the Foster's Light Ice. Who bloody remembers that beer? That would have been a shocker. So she's about one and a bit finger head, bit of a frothy. She's a creamy coloured froth. There's a lot of carbonation happening there. Sorry, that's the froth. Let's get rid of that light ice stuff. You don't want to see that. A lot of carbonation. She's a what would you say that? It's not golden amber, but it's a pale amber, I guess. That's why it's a pale ale. Yep. So it's got that beer smell as usual. Put that there so you can have a better look. There you go. Get that into you. All right, people. Cheers. So, to me, it's got that really nice, gentle bitterness. It's a bit malty, not too overly malty. Normally, malt is the sweetness, so it's not overly sweet. Malt flavour. She's more fruity than meaty. But it is quite enjoyable. Like, you'd love this. You could drink about 6 or so of these, and then I think you'd have to switch to something else. It starts to get a little bit heavy. You'd probably love to drink these with I don't know, you could drink this with anything. You could drink it with steak, you could drink it with lamb, you could drink it on Christmas Day with the turkey, you could drink it while you're out having a mountain bike ride, you could just drink it while you're in your shed, in your man cave, at your bar that you just made. So that's how easy that is to drink. And the more you drink it, that more that pine needle, that really, I don't know, what do you say, that real botanical taste kicks in. But she's alright. Drinkable. So a rating for the Colonial Pale Ale Brewing Co's. We'll give this, they do say it's a classic golden pale ale. Didn't look that golden to me. But a rating, we'll give her a out of 5. It's always out of 5. We'll give it a 2.5 out of 5. It's pretty average, pretty good. So get out there, get yourself a 6-pack of Colonial. You get a free coldie holder with it. That's the free coldie holder. I got this from the bottle shop at Blacksland Shops. So enjoy your beers. Have a good weekend. Always remember, send it and get a Colonial up ya. Bye for now.